right, so listen up. I want to have a conversation with you about the motivation for our school to be the way it is, okay? Because I have a lot of people, sometimes they ask me, Professor, do you love the students that compete more than the others that don't compete? No, I treat everybody equally. When I went to Brazil, I took 23 people with me. Half of the people competed, the other half didn't. Okay? The treatment here for everybody is the same. But I want you to understand why we look and we actually are so competition driven here. Okay? Because I think most things in life are driven by competition. Okay? For example, if you want to buy the fastest car, let's say that you have money to buy one of the fastest cars. What are the brands? Ferrari. What's the other? Bugatti. Another one?
That's not a car.
Lamborghini. Mercedes. Right? Maserati. Now we have the Tesla. All right, so pay attention here so you can follow me. Pay attention here so you can follow me. All right, you do know the brands of the fastest cars are out there, okay? Why do they make fast cars? Why do they sell fast cars? Because some people like fast cars. And if you have the money, just listen to the talk. If you have the money, buy it. You can choose. But how do the factories, the manufacturers of the cars, they get to do so much better cars than others? What is the motivation? Well, the motivation is they want to find out among all the cars out there that they are the best, one of the best. How do you measure who is the fastest car? Well, they have now what we call race. They have competition between cars. The major one, you guys don't know much because he is like NASCAR country and Formula Indy. But around the rest of the world, the main race is called Formula One. Okay, that's where the major manufacturers of cars, they build the engines and they compete to see who has the fastest engine. They have Honda, Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, all Porsche, all those brands. If they're not competing today, they competed in the past at some point. So, Jiu Jitsu is no different. Jiu Jitsu is no different. We do want to make sure here that we teach you the best Jiu Jitsu around. So, what is the only way that we can measure if our Jiu Jitsu is better than the others or sometimes worse than the others? So we need to catch up. We need to do improvements. We need to improve our engine here. The place so we can measure is the Jiu Jitsu tournament. So when we go to Jiu Jitsu tournament, we try to win. We want to prove our point. Okay? So at the same time that you as an individual, you go to the Jiu Jitsu tournament to test how you are doing against the person that is exactly like you, fair and square, same age, same gender, same belt color, same weight, everything is the same. And you go there and you see how you're doing. Sometimes you win, you come back with a gold medal, then we know, oh, whatever we are doing seems to be working. Let's try to keep it up. When we lose, it's an automatic feedback for us, the coach. Hey, we got some things to tune up here. We have to improve. We have to research. We have to change some things. And that's what we do. We are a competition-driven school. Okay? We don't care much about that. They are full of dust. All those trophies there. Okay? But we do care about being one of the best in terms of the quality of our jiu-jitsu. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you all train to be able to defend yourselves. But you don't get to practice self-defense every day. We can't. We don't fight on this. First of all, we are not bullies, then we pick fights. So look at it. It's not self-attack system. It's self-defense system. We have to wait to be attacked. So then we may have to use jiu-jitsu skills. Most of us will never have to use it. But it's good to know in case you need it. That's why we're here. But the competition exists exactly for that. Okay? I get emails from students of jiu-jitsu schools around us here, close ones. Say, hey, can I come for a class? Hey, can I come for our open mat? And I say, no, you can't. And they get mad at me. Why? Because I have a competition with your school. I want to make sure my school is better than yours. So I decline business to make sure here in our area we are one of the best. If you want to train Tampa, some guy from Orlando comes in, somebody from Alaska comes in to train, we let them in. But if somebody trains you on the corner next street, I say no. We'd love to check your technique against ours in the next jiu-jitsu tournament. Just sign up. That's what tournaments exist for. Make sense? That's what we are. We are driven by competition here. And even if you don't compete, that is an ultimate certification of whatever we are teaching either works or it doesn't. Make sense? Either works or it doesn't. So if you see a lot of people going to a tournament and coming back with a lot of gold medals, and I always tell you, we win. Sometimes when we bring our competitor team, that it's like the seasoned fighters, people that are athletes, that's what they do. We win more than we lose. We get more golds than silvers, more silvers than bronze. So this is a good success rate that we win more than we lose. Okay? You're not going to see this result when we bring a lot of beginners. Because you're in the beginning of your journey, and losing is part of learning. Doing moves wrong is part of doing moves right later. Losing fights is part of winning fights later. Going to a tournament and just 10 people go, I just got one gold medal. Everybody else lost. No problem. When we have more time, more experience, and I guarantee you, if you bring the same group of people, you're gonna have more wins than losses, as long as you're persevering. Okay? Now, with that said, I want you to know we do not mandate competition participation here. Anybody goes if you want. If you don't want, fine. But it's good for you to know that you're training among a lot of champions here. You know, I belonged to a school that we didn't even have a city champion in our town. Imagine that. We didn't have one city champion on the mat with me to kind of be inspired, to look it up to. Look what we have here. How many gold medals we got in the last Sarasota BJJ Open? 40 medals? 40 gold medals? I don't remember.
I thought it was 50.
50 gold medals. We have a couple hundred state champions here in our school. We already got a couple, 200 something gold medals at state tournaments. We have national champions. We have world champions here. Oh, we have one here today too. 2 world champions right now on the same mat as you. This is to inspire you. To assure, hey, whatever I'm learning here, somebody learned before me and it works. Make sense? And with that said, I want you to know, even if you're training now just for self-defense, it is very important for you to do a tournament once in a while, especially the local ones. Because putting your hands on a stranger in front of an audience, it's part of building that self-control that you need to respond correctly if you have to use jiu-jitsu for self-defense. Because a lot of people, I know a lot of people that they do jiu-jitsu for 5-10 years. They do extremely well inside their academies. And we hear cases, that guy had a fight, his girl was attacked. And they panic, they freeze. It's because they have performance anxiety. They never experienced even fighting with a stranger. It's part of one of the important pieces of this puzzle to give you the self-confidence that you need. So even if you're not what we call here the medal chasers, the people that train jiu-jitsu just because they're chasing gold medals, they like to collect, they like to compete, they love competition. If you're not that type of people, no problem. but try to compete once in a while here in the local ones, so you can take care of those butterflies that you get in the stomach, because you're going to be putting your hands on a stranger, not your friend. Here everybody's our friends. We know each other, we know each other's games. Self-defense, it may be a stranger that you need to be prepared for. Sounds good? All right, the kids' class is dismissed. You guys can go, and I'll see you tomorrow or Thursday. All right, good job, guys.